Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Jenia. I'm your yoga instructor for United Heroes, and I'm happy to welcome you here in this dynamic yoga practice. I hope you are doing well, and otherwise, you can still tell me in the comments if there is some problems that you have with the body today, so that I can probably suggest some modifications to the postures we are going to do. So, let's get started. Find a comfortable sitting position. You can have your legs crossed, you can put one ankle in front of the other, or sit on a cushion in order to lift a little bit the hips and let your knees go down. And once you are there, just release your hands on the knees, on your thighs, where it feels natural for you, and close your eyes. Just take some time here to come into your practice, to arrive onto your mat, and leave behind everything that has already happened today, everything that is still waiting for you after the practice. And bring your mind and body together in this present moment, concentrating on your breathing. Just connect with your breath, observe it, and then slowly, progressively start to calm it down, to make it slower. Feel it in your belly, in your chest. And start to find length in your spine, pushing your hips down onto the mat, reaching out through the crown of your head to the sky. And on the exhalation, relax the shoulders, relax the knees and thighs, let them drop down. And try to keep this calm, long, nice breathing throughout the whole practice. And with the next exhalation, let the head go down, chin to chest. And let's start with some circle movements with your head about the shoulders. Slowly observing all the sensations that might come up. And wherever you are in your circle, always try to find length in the back side and front side of your neck. Shoulders down, far from your ears. And then just take your time to finish the circle you are going through, and then switch directions. Observe if there is any difference between the right side and the left side. There are probably some tensions that you can feel. Accept it. Adjust the movement so that there is no pain. The movement is nice and slow. And finish your last circle. Let your chin come back to the chest and inhale. Come all the way up. And delicately open your eyes. And inhale, arms up. Reach out to the sky. Find length in your spine and exhale. Turn right. Right hand behind your hips. Fingertips on the ground or palm on the ground. And the back side of your left hand on the outside of your right knee. And inhale. Reach out through the crown of your head. Exhale. Move your belly, move your navel to the right hip. Feel this movement coming from the lower back, the lower belly, not from your right shoulder. The right shoulder will just follow the movement. You can also turn your head if it's okay with your neck. And one more cycle here. Inhale. Exhale, turn one more time. And the next inhalation, the head comes back to the center and exhale. Come back completely, relax here. We're still staying in the same sitting position and inhale, arms up. Exhale, start to lean forward. Don't think about going down. Think about going forward, chest up and forward, and reach out with your hands, with your arms, with your flat back. And when you feel that it's starting to round, just drop your hands on the mat and inhale. Continue to push your chest forward. Exhale, probably the belly goes a little bit further to the ground, to the mat. And if this is the case, you can walk your hands a little bit further. Release your head here, release the neck, or any tension that you can feel in the neck. And one more time, inhale, find length in your back. Exhale, probably you can still walk a little bit forward to your fingers and hands. And on your next inhalation, start coming back, walking your hands backwards to your legs and coming all the way up. Okay, and open your legs here and cross them the other way. And let's go for the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to left. To the left, your left hand behind the hips, the back side of the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Make sure you're not leaning backwards, shoulders over your hips, and inhale. Reach out to the sky with your head, with your spine pushing back down your hips to the ground. Exhale. Turn a little bit more. Continue to move your belly, move your navel to the left hip. Feel this rotation of the spine in the lower back. And one more time here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come with your head to the center. And exhale, come back completely. Release the posture. And one last time here. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, lean forward. Think really forward and not down. Don't round your spine. Think that you are willing to grab something that is really, really far in front of you. And then put your hands down. And start to push your chest forward at every inhalation. And then your belly down at every exhalation. Ground your hips into the mat. Don't let them come up. Lose the contact with the mat. And one last time here. Inhale. Open your rib cage. Exhale. Go down for one last time. And next inhalation, you will start walking your hands backwards to your legs and come all the way up here. And then find your way to the top tabletop position. So both palms rooted into the mat, fingers spread, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and find your flat back here. And then inhale, back bend. Just slow and nice, we're just starting. And then exhale, round the spine, drop the head, look at your navel and draw it in. And once again, inhale, back bend. And exhale, round, draw the belly in, engage the core muscles. Press your hands onto the ground. And then once again, inhale. Just respect your breathing, the rhythm of your inhalations and exhalations. And then sigh it out and round the spine. And 2 more times. You can probably go slightly further with every cycle. Exploring the mobility of your spine. And one last time. Inhale. Open your chest, open your heart here. And then we'll finish with an exhalation. Pushing your back to the sky as if the ceiling was falling down on you. And inhale. Find your flat back. And stay here. You will lift up your right arm and left leg parallel to the ground and reach Forward with your right hand and backwards with your left heel. Flex the left foot and find some length in your body, in your spine. Continue to draw the belly in. Don't drop it. Press the left hand into the mat. One more inhalation here and then exhale. Come back to the mat and change sides. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Make sure that your right shoulder doesn't go all the way up to your ear, to your neck. So press with your right hand. Engage the right arm and then find length in your spine, in your belly, in the chest. Left arm, right leg. And with your next exhalation, go down. Come back to tabletop. And tuck your toes here. Keep your fingers spread. Root your arms down to the ground. And exhale. Lift the knees, lift the hips, move them backwards. Downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent here. Inhale and exhale, right heel onto the ground or to the ground. You don't have to put it all the way down. Just find some nice stretch in the back of your right leg. And shift your weight backwards to your feet from your hands. And inhale. Go up with the right heel and exhale. Left side, left heel going down all the way to the ground or just to the ground in this direction. So be careful not to take a stretch which will be too much for your left leg. And next inhalation, breathe in. Lift up the left heel and then exhale both heels to the ground. You can still have a little bend here in your knees if needed. The priority of this posture is to find a long, nice back. So continue to press your hips up and backwards. Press down your hands. And one last inhalation here. And then exhale, bend your knees and start to find your way with your feet to the front of your mat. With knees bent, spine round if needed. Okay, and grab your elbows here and release all the weight of your upper body down. You can sway from side to side. And take a long, nice breath in here. And open your mouth, sigh it out. And once again. And last time, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. And let your arms drop down. With your next inhalation, start to unroll yourself, unroll the spine, pressing your feet down, rooting them into the mat, and slowly finding a vertical position. And come here in your Tadasana, the mountain's pose, feet and knees together. Engage your quads, draw the belly in, open up the chest, shoulders back and down, and engage your arms, trying to find the ground with your fingertips. And with the next inhalations, arms up, look to the sky, exhale, fall down, belly over your thighs, and you can bend the knees if needed. Inhale, find a long flat back here, fingertips on the ground or hands on shins. Exhale, bend the knees, palms on the ground, and step backwards with both feet into a plank pose. Protract your shoulder blades here, press down the hands into the ground, reach backwards with your heels. Inhale and exhale, knees to the ground and bend the elbows backwards, not to the sides, but backwards, squeezing them in into your sides. And go all the way down to the ground and inhale. Lower cobra. Continue to squeeze your elbows in and exhale, tuck the toes, press into the hands and go all the way up to the downward facing dog. Find Nice position here, stretching the back of your legs. You can still have your knees bent, and continue to switch your weight backwards to your feet. You can still pedal out if needed. Both heels. Okay. Inhale in here, and exhale, bend the knees, gaze between your hands, and step forward. Probably in one long step, or just finding your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, fingertips on the ground, hands on shins. Exhale, lean all the way down. Belly to the thighs, the head to the knees. And inhale, start to go all the way up. Verticalize the spine, reach out to the sky with the hands. And exhale, release the arms to your sides. And once again, feet together, knees together. And there we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean down, fall down. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, put your hands on the ground and step back into a plank pose. Flex the feet, push your heels backwards and the crown of your head forward. And the next exhalation, put the knees down and bend the elbows. You're going down in a one long, nice line. Lying then on the ground, untuck your toes. Inhale, lower cobra. Shoulders down and back, elbows squeezing in. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Okay. Feel probably the warmth, the heat that you are creating in your body, the energy flowing in your muscles, arms and legs and spine. And keep breathing. In your belly, in your chest. Taking nice and long inhalations and complete exhalations. And once again, inhale here. And then exhale, bend the knees, gaze between the palms, and then step forward. With both feet in the front of the mat, inhale. Flat back, exhale, belly to the thighs. You can still have your knees bent here. And inhale, arms up. And exhale, release. Okay, let's continue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, flat back, exhale, palms on the ground, and you could probably jump backwards into a plank pose. And then inhale here, exhale, knees on the ground, and bend the elbows. Come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lower cobra. Don't press with your hands, you're just staying here with the force of your back muscles. And then tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot between your hands. If the foot can't reach the front of the mat, grab the ankle and help yourself with the hand. And then put your back foot at 90 degrees. Left arm forward parallel to the ground. And inhale, go all the way up into warrior two. We'll start with the foundations of the posture. Root your feet down to the ground and press your right knee to the outside, to the right, in order to open your right hip. Arms parallel to the ground. And on the next inhalation, straighten the front leg and come all the way up with your arms. Exhale, warrior two. And once again, inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, go down probably a little bit further to the mat. And once more, inhale and exhale. Okay. And then open your front hand and then go all the way backwards, putting your left hand on the left leg and finding length in your right side, feeling this nice stretch, going all the way up from your right hip, through the right side, right shoulder, all the right arm and hand. And then on the next inhalation, come back to warrior two, and then both hands on the mat. And step backwards with your right foot into a plank pose. Inhale here. Put your knees on the ground and bend the elbows. We are coming all the way down. Put your belly, put your chest on the ground. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Lower cobra. Make sure your shoulders are down, not close to your ears and neck. Exhale, tuck the toes. Down dog. Okay. 1 or 2 breaths here. And then just switch sides. Inhale. Left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. So you can still grab the ankle and move your foot. And then the back foot at 90 degrees. Root all the 2 feet on the ground. Right arm parallel to the ground. And then on the inhalation, come up. And warrior two. Once again, make sure your feet are grounding on the floor. Rooting down. Press your left knee to the left, to the outside in order to open your left hip. Shoulders down, draw your nails slightly in, and bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the left leg, come up with your arms, look to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. And once again, inhale, make sure your shoulders are still above your hips. Don't lean forward. And once again, inhale and exhale. Okay, open your left hand and then go all the way down, backwards, putting your right hand on the right leg and stretching your left side. Your left knee is still bending. Don't straighten your leg. Look up to the sky if it's okay for your neck. And then on the next inhalation, come back to warrior two. And exhale, come back to the front of the mat, put both hands, and then step backwards with the left foot into a plank pose. Inhale, and then exhale, knees to the ground and bend the elbows to come all the way down. And inhale, lower cobra, look in front of you, find a long neck, and exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Okay, just breathe some time here, finding length in your spine, finding strength in your arm, stretching the back of your legs, the back of your thighs, the calves, probably even the ankles. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, and then you will just jump into a sitting position. And then open your legs. Put them in front of you. Find a comfortable sitting position here. Your hands near your hips, fingers pointing forward. And find length in your spine, straighten your back. Reach out to the sky with the crown of your head, pushing down the hips into the mat. Flex your feet, toes coming to your chest, chest coming to the toes. And then chin to chest. Find some length in the back of your neck. Close your eyes. Calm down your breathing. Come back to your sensations, come back to your interior mind, interior body. Letting aside everything that is around you. And with every inhalation, continue to push your chest up and forward. And exhale, release some tension in the shoulders and the lower back. Try to find some comfort in this position, which is very demanding, even if it looks really simple. And then, without losing the engagement in your legs, in your quads, inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start to lean forward. And as usual, don't think about going down, think about going forward. Press your chest to your toes. Try to grab something that is really far, far behind, in front of you, sorry. Further than your feet. And then when you start feeling that the spine becomes too round, just put your hands where they can be put. Probably you can grab your feet, your ankles, your shins, or just simply put your hands on the ground. Find again your flat back, and inhale. Press the chest forward. Exhale, probably you're leaning a little bit further down, belly over the thighs. Okay, just one more breath here. Exhale, go down one last time, and then inhale. Come up to the center, arms up, and then exhale. Put your hands behind your hips, fingertips pointing forward. Zip your legs together. Feet together, knees together, thighs together. And on the next inhalation, lift the hips up. Reach to the ground with your toes. Press your hands down into the mat. You can have your chest to chin or drop your head back if it's okay for your neck. Up to you. And inhale. Go up one last time. Exhale slowly. Start to come down to the ground. Okay. And then find your way to lie down on your back, on your mat. Relax here. Come back to your breathing. Calm it down. Find your slow and generous inhalations. And slow and complete exhalations. And on the next inhalation, push your knees to the chest, grab them with your hands, spread the knees, and then open the legs to present your feet to the sky. And then with your hands, you can grab whatever you can. The outer side of your feet, your ankles, your shins, in order to keep your shoulders down on the ground. Relax your shoulders. And then with your arms, start pulling on your legs to open up your hips. As if you were going to put your knees to the ground, near your sides, near your rib cage. Try not to lose the contact between your lower back and the mat. Chest slightly, chin slightly to the chest in order to lengthen the neck. And you can go a little bit to the right, to the left. Okay, and with the next exhalation, release your legs, let them go down onto the mat. And relax completely here. Nothing more to do, nothing else to engage. Just take some moments. Relaxing completely your body and mind. No thoughts needed. And if they're coming, and they're always coming, just accept it, observe them without feeding them, without following them. Observe all the sensations, how this practice affects your body and mind. Your breathing probably. Your inner state. And then begin to bring back some movement in the body delicately, starting from your hands, your feet, your head, that you can turn to the right and to the left delicately. Inhale, knees to the chest. Hug them here, hug yourself. You can roll to the left, to the right. Feeling the contact of the lower back, the upper back, and the ground. And then roll to the right side and find your way into a comfortable sitting position. Take all the time you need. Keep your eyes closed just for some more seconds. Lengthen the spine, relax everything else. And then press your hands into a prayer position in front of your heart. And exhale, drop your head down to the fingertips. And say thank you. Thank yourself for this practice, for the time you have taken for it, for your patience, all of your efforts. And obviously thank your body that has allowed you to flow today. And thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Thanks a lot for this practice. Hope it went fine. I hope you had fun flowing and moving your body and finding some energy for the rest of your day. Thanks a lot, and we'll see each other next week, same day, same time, for another dynamic yoga practice. Thank you.